common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
What are you doing in Villain?
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Changing the subject. Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
None whatsoever.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was he doing in Velen?
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
What was the guy's name?
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
Leave a message.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him.
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with his elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know
Why is
as
the
I do,
rabbit
she might
phasing
be.
into...
And I'd like to see Cyrilla too.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to cease talking. Oh, cease the commentary part. And by cease, I mean majorly cut down, because my family is being loud right now. So, I will occasionally come in and make comments on what's going on.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
A witcher and a witch walk into a bar. And the bar is an underground cavern.
This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on! Gavella Glan.
Or I think they're quiet now.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then.
It's all an illusion.
Navigate with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Yep.
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
I don't care. Just do it.
Follow me.
Damn portal. Wonder where Keira is now.
Alright, now let's check out some of the stuff I picked up. Alright, this gives me resistance. Alright, this is more useful at the moment, because it gives me resistance against monster damage. Don't only need the majority of this stuff. Might as well read some up. Ooh, I got an achievement. Bookworm. Read 30 books, journals, or other documents. Nice. Might as well get that out of the way. Hold up, I didn't choose that quest. Oh, it was their bad day to be a... what are these things called? Drowners. Drowners, that's it. It was a bad day to be a drowner. Don't mind me just stealing all this stuff. Oh, now I get that thing as a decodation. After the boss battle. I need to do story missions more often. Wait a second. Yeah, I could have used that way earlier.
How you like that silver?
Did he just... He just walked into a rock. Okay, drowners have the ability to teleport. Noted. They are not bound by trust or law. The sword kind of reminds me of a lightsaber in this light. I can't see. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Can't teleport well. Not in water. Okay, water hags are insanely dangerous. Looks like I gotta go that way. But first, what's this way? Ooh, an emerald. And a lesser... Whoa, 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 what is that? No, that thing kinda scared me. Oh, this thing is easy. Just gotta keep swinging. What is this? Plus 5% intensity. It's kind of useless. What happened?
Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of those holes! You can die or perform anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats!
Oh, these things are actually doing damage to me.
Get them off! Ah! Lila, scare! Ah! Lila! Ah! Disgusting! Exterminate them, I beg you!
I just did. Oh, destroyed the bomb. Nice.
Do you know the diseases they spread? Ah! Geralt!
Don't have the right bomb, so might as well. Level 8!
How do you like that silver? You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts.
Why is it raining on that side of the
I've no
screen,
idea
but
how
not
they
this
managed to
side?
get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you
Yeah,
gone
we can still take 'em.
completely mad? We must leave here at once.
Are you scared?
If you're scared, turn back. I'm gonna go on.
Stop it. That's emotional blackmail.
You'd really worry about me if I went on alone?
You? I'd be concerned for myself.
Then come with me. Just quick decision, come on.
Very well, have it your way. How did I ever let you talk me into this ridiculous expedition? Gavella Glan.
Gonna improve that, and we're gonna show off this. Yeah, shooting flames.
That's him. That's the elf.
Follow the sign of your sword. That makes no sense
that? An
whatsoever.
No. A morphotic projection.
Oh, what?
What projection?
Something akin to a post box for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one, though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Probably.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long.
I do not like that sound.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. Wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Yeah, just... let's do that over and over again. Burn. Burn. Why aren't you burning? Yeah, we're taking this off. Wait, a shock beam with lightning. Ooh, what is that? "50 vitality. 50 vitality. Can I combine those somehow? Because they're pretty useless. Oh no. Probably wait a little bit.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
I didn't see the swallow, but okay. Hey, we made it to this area.
It's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
It most certainly is.
Cyril, ni for de sol esser in. Cyril, ni for de
Obvious
sol
route is not
esser
always the best. What's that supposed to mean?
Aimlessly.
Find Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glad.
Can I get some light over here? It's a sea monster. It's a dog.
I wonder what all this means. They look hastily scribbled on with lime.
This it? Yep, that's a horse.
Drawing of a horse. Good for Ciri, must be.
Just keep swimming.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Look, they're opening!
What are? Oh, this. Just mushrooms.
Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
It's big bird and little bird.
I think that's a swallow.
Come,
Sure it's safe.
of course.
Yeah, as long as it's safe.
Gavella Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the
Oh, I see something in the distance there.
I've a bad feeling about this.
Tyrael recognized. Intruder. Destroy intruders.
Damn it.
Why won't it let me use? Missed me. Okay, this thing cannot catch on fire. Axe's gonna be useless. Oh, this might work. Oh, you're not hitting me a second time. Come on. Get over here. I am so dead. Going back to Igni. Actually, Axie might be better for this situation. Yeah, Axie is actually working out pretty good. We did it. Golem's heart.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains. Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget we hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Let's just wait until, daytime. Even though we're in a cave and it doesn't matter. It's self. Hit them with Agni to burn down their armor. Hold on a second.
Got that feeling again?
Oh, I've made a grave mistake. Time to bust out the Axie. I regret this. Alright, as long as that's doing a bunch of damage, I'm gonna keep using it. Okay, okay. Okay, my technique of hiding in the corner, letting Keira take all the hits, and casting Igni occasionally seems to be working. Oh, it's coming for me now. Something tells me this wouldn't be as hard if it wasn't such a tight enclosed area. That did not. Great. It's dead. Totally going. And for much use.
There.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Forget the golem, we're worried about the girls.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked. Fished across the bridge.
Great. Wild hunt.
Major sentry. Really chat with the elf.
Frozen. They could attack.
So we don't get frozen.
Shut up! Esai Isa. Jabba doin nilin yama. Ren!
What's with... Screen's getting insanely blurry whenever it transitions between us.
What is this?
It did not happen the last time we played this part.
Hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest Surge. Stand at my side.
Who's what?
Darian Hanoi! Ready. Stay close.
Oh, look at that. Someone. Keep moving.
Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it, just cover me!
Come on, get over here.
Angal Stamina!
Whatever these things are, they're made of sulfur. Seal the breach.
Hey, Nicola!
The people who made this game, I want them to make a futuristic game. Get over here, puppy.
Angal Scamina!
Just one more.
Well, let's get moving. Oh yeah, now's the perfect time to have a casual stroll through the ruins. Not like we have a Siri to save or anything. Yeah, I actually burned a couple of them to death. Nice.
Angal Scamina!
Of course I can.
Dari Illinois!
Keira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not in your life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Hey, it's actually working.
The Vela Glan.
Come, we might still catch them.
Probably.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? He awaits us.
I could have burned it with Igni. Who are you and why do you look like you're from Dark Souls? I think you're in the wrong game, buddy.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last.
Okay, the only time I managed to beat this boss, I've only fought him once. He got stun-locked into a wall. But now that I have poison, magic, and maxed out Igni, and Axie, I think I'm gonna use Axie for a little bit now. Dang it, Keira. Stop shocking with the lightning. Oh well.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Stop locking onto the guy in the shield. This guy can take some punishment. Just getting bombarded by electricity and fire like that. Okay, back up. Gotta back up.
Time to end this.
He's stunned. No, he isn't.
Another rift!
Leave your portal. Can't touch me. Man, I'm just rolling around this guy. This really is a Dark Souls battle. Nice.
Gavella Glan.
Are you well and whole? I fear.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I have my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Alright, let's take a look at that weapon we got. Plus 8 damage. And 1% chances for ease. I think I'm gonna stick with the poison for now.
The elf left another message for Ciri.
Alright, let's watch this message.
No longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything. And if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling.
We learned
together.
not to go to Cookback Bog.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the wild hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Keira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say.
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood.
The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Vellum.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Vellum, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Good for you.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now, after I safely led you through the cave.
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly
Where did
do
you pull
believe
that
you'll
book
find
from?
Cyrilla. All right then.
It's like the
To
size of your
start, let's
waist.
look for a way out of
How?
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Taking all of it.
Mysterious mage herbalist.
More books to read.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
No, I won't.
Thanks.
Simple, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return...
Does it have a
it's
genie
stuck.
inside?
I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Gvella Glan.
We're certain to find something here.
So close to leveling up. So close.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune, and thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right.
I did not understand that.
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars. Lit up like a charm. Wait. Something just happened.
I messed up, didn't I?
Behind that wall, a movement.
Oh no, I didn't. First try. I honestly... The first time I did that, I just did it in random order.
Inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
That it? Find an exit leading to the surface.
We going? Something here. Where's that artifact Keira gave me?
Freedom! Praise the sun.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are 2 types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Okay.
I'll stop by. You
I
can
don't
be
see a
sure.
reason why not to.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Keira.
We leveled up.
Looks like rain.
This most certainly does. Alright, gonna have to end this part here. Rate, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.